Oof. Don't tell me. Holy cow.
Yellow.
Howdy. I don't know if you can see the stream or not. I've been busy. So that is Lenorian's new armor, which she's only wearing cosmetically for now. I made the mistake with Nemini that after I crafted her some 100th level socketed armor with no essences, I actually tried wearing it and just got totally demolished in every fight. She must have died like 10 times as soon as I took her out to go battle landscape mobs. I'm like, I'm getting totally wrecked. I don't think I can wear this armor without extra buffs. So I had to redo a lot of stuff on Nimini. But it turned out nice. I think I'm using violet dye on the regular 100th level player crafted light armor. Looks good. And yeah. I also crafted a first age 100th level minstrel songbook. So that was good. I had a couple of blemished symbols of the Elder King socketed away. Jay the Dwarf checking in. Hey Ed, how's it going? Jay, I'm doing terrific. I actually jumped some Apex Legends with 9 dimes yesterday. That was pretty exciting. And I got a win earlier today. I hadn't been playing much the last week or so. I've been taking a break since I finished my battle passes. And I'm like, I'm just going to chill. But I log in just to get my treasure packs every day so I can finish that up. And I had a 4 kill, 1,000 point damage win today. That felt pretty good. For a guy who was starting to get a little rusty from not playing so much, it was not a bad round. Not my best by a long shot, but certainly not my worst. And I have decided what we're doing because I just instantly went out to Western Gondor. I have no interest in Fangorn. So if you're parked at Isengard, you have my apologies. But I am actually at Dol Amrith. I came out here to craft and was doing some other stuff, and I was just like, Fangorn just sounds like a huge waste of time. Did not have any interest in it. Jay said, glad to hear it. I seen that on Discord. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So, I quit posting most of my run-of-the-mill wins. But like I said, after not playing much the last week or so, it was nice to go out and get one and be top damage and tied for high kill count. And it was another win on Lifeline, her 68th. So slowly but surely getting her kill badge up to 100. And she'll be hitting 900 kills soon, assuming I don't rage quit and uninstall the game, which could happen at any time. You never know. Zinger, how the heck has your week been? I haven't talked to you since Wednesday.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good.
Much going on, as usual. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We had a pretty good day. Mrs. Mustafa went out to get fitted for special shoes, hopefully to help with her foot problem. And what'd she bring home for lunch? Subway. And so that was nice. And I got a panic call shortly before the stream started from my friend's son, who suddenly had his internet start cutting out on him. And I quickly diagnosed that it's probably just a problem with his Wi-Fi card. And I went to the spare parts shelf, and I have an 802.11ac Wi-Fi adapter in USB format. You can just plug into any USB port and voila, instant Wi-Fi. So I told him I'd drop that by for him tomorrow. But right now there's a millennial who has to survive for 24 hours without reliable internet service. It could kill him, or he may just find something to do on his phone. We'll find out which. But hopefully that turns out okay for him. His mother, Duressa, is in the 40 Thieves kinship. And I fly RC stuff with his dad. Let's see what we have for the quest pop-ups. Roving Threats of Western Gondor. I don't think we're quite ready to duo yet. This is the first time I've seen Gondor and Lotro. Which expansion was Gondor a part of? They rolled out Gondor separately. You just had to buy the quest packs. You don't actually have to buy an expansion. Thank you, Pookie. And it's beautiful. Gondor, there's actually, I don't know, maybe 6 regions of it if you include the wastes. But you've got Western, Central, and Eastern Gondor. You've got Far Anorian and Old Anorian. Far Anorian is where you run into the Woses. Old Anorian is where you run into Minas Tirith. And Osgiliath kind of straddles Eastern Gondor and Far Anorian. And then you've got the Wastes and No Man's Land. Oh, Mrs. Mustafa's here. She's brought apple slices and caramel apple dip.
Where's Zinger?
Zinger and I haven't quite found each other in game yet. When last we left off, we were quite a ways away from here, so he may be traveling. He may be faking his own death so he doesn't have to play. I don't know for sure. But yeah, you can just go to Gondor and buy the quest packs and get rolling. The city of Dol Amroth is one of my favorites in the game, Jay. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. You're seeing it hopefully in all of its glory. If my stream doesn't look good, I'll go ahead and blame Chromite. But yeah, it's just gorgeous. The cities. I'm in the court of the fountain. They've got a great big swan fountain here. Careful, sweetie, don't be spilling caramel apple dip everywhere. And it's a seaport. And I'm going to head up to where we can look out over the ships real quick. But the Swan Knights are here, and the prince who rules Dol Amroth is out with Aragorn, and you run into him. Thank you, Pookie.
The caramel dip is really soft, and it goes everywhere, so you have to be careful.
All right, sweetie. But there's some of the Easterling ships out in the bay. Corsairs have sailed into the port, and they're blockading the city. And I think the black-sailed ships are the bad guys, and that blue-sailed ship that's kind of chugging along beneath me there, that's a Gondorian vessel. That's really good and really messy.
The river or the caramel?
The caramel. But yeah, the landscapes are beautiful. The city is beautiful. The port is overflown with seagulls everywhere. And the sound, I mean, it sounds like wind. It sounds like ocean breezes. You can hear the birds chirping occasionally. And it's just a really neat place. Really like Dol Amroth. Or that maybe you grabbed a fork so I wouldn't accidentally bite your finger at some point. Puppet Box checking in. Hey, Puppet Box, how are you? I'm looking for someone to feed me. Any takers? I'll upple hand feed you, Jay. You just have to go hang out in Texas. And to Allup's credit, it would probably be ribs instead of just apple slices and caramel dip. Although I am liking the apple slices and caramel dip. And Mrs. Mustafa made dinner, and it was actually pretty good tonight.
Woo!
She did a shelled pasta dish with broccoli pieces, and had a very nice consistency with a lot of broccoli mixed in with the shells. And she served that with some chicken. She just seasoned with some salt and pepper. And was that pan fried, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, turned out pretty good.
Himalayan salt.
That made it all the more special.
It kind of did, actually.
You weren't even looking when you stuck that in my face, were you?
Yeah, I did.
Were you?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a little low.
All right. You have to feed yourself.
Thank you, Pookie. Broccoli, it's going to be smelly in the Mustafa household tonight.
It's already smelly.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got kimchi in the fridge. If the worst thing you smell is broccoli, then life's pretty good. Anyway, do you want me to head over to Moreland and meet you there? What are you thinking, Singer?
Sure.
All right.
We're doing West Gondor first.
You know, I even toyed with the idea of that. It's like, maybe we should just go to Central Gondor right out of the gate. What are you thinking? I am open to suggestions. The only thing I know for sure is the idea of going to Fangorn just seemed boring.
Yeah. And then, like, level-wise, I think it would probably be better to just skip the first Gondor area and go to the next one, but you're more of a completionist than I am, so...
Well, and, you know, I mean, I did
Here's
some of the
Green
stuff
Paw. I'll
here
leave it to you.
solo, and yeah, yeah, let's just go to Central Gondor. That sounds more fun. Because we're already 100th level, and...
Yeah, and I know there's trait points in the Central Gondor, but the first area, like, doesn't have that same kind of deal going on.
Right. No, I am down for that. Let's,
As long as there's a vector or something that
yeah.
we can get to Central Gondor right away.
Well, and the problem I'm going to have is, since we're not really ready to do roving threats yet, although we could if a few friends wanted to join us, I figured Lenorian's actually my weapon crafter as well as my scholar. So she can craft her own sword of the minstrel, but her scholar guild stuff isn't up to par yet because I joined the weaponsmiths guild. I joined it as her second guild after they opened that up, and I still have to do some more guild rep to be able to unlock those legendaries. So I won't be able to craft her a first age 100th level sword for a little while yet.
Well, we can also, like, because those the gift giver brands are account wide, we could always do those on another character, you know, on our higher level characters, and then just use those on these characters.
Yeah, I know, but that's no fun. I think the viewers want to watch us get our butts handed to us by some roving threats. I would hate to rob them of that joy. So I actually got the stream started a little bit late, and I looked down when it finally went live, and I'm like, oh, I hope a Puppet Box isn't here. Hope Puppet Box doesn't catch me starting the stream this late. It was like 9 minutes late tonight. I'm pretty sure this t-shirt I'm wearing is going to be covered with caramel sauce by the end of the night. I'll probably just have to throw it away. But I wanted a little something sweet after dinner. Not gonna lie, it tastes better when it's being fed to you instead of having to eat it yourself. I always forget where the cutback is that actually leads into Eastern Gondor. Or into Central Gondor, more specifically. Hopefully this is it. So Wednesday night was fun. The Evernight gang, we started the In Their Absence quest line. And turned out to be more challenging than we thought. I think Gore was predicting we'd just fly right through everything. Did not turn out to be the case. Forgotten Temple, I think, was as far as we actually got. But we did get through it successfully. And we are queued up and ready for the next one in Surikaila. So that was a fun night. Oh, and hopefully I saved the correct link. Zinger tweeted out a preview of some of the new fishing tech that they're adding to Bull Roarer that should get rolled out soon.
I don't know how you didn't get the invite to Bowler.
Okay, I think I can get the link to your tweet posted here. There you go. But I think that's a dynamic change that will be a welcome improvement to the game. Discovered Ethering.
There's naught but ill omens these days. There's naught but ill omens these days. This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Ironically, we'll get to talk to our old friend Jawjax, even though we haven't actually met him yet. So that will be exciting.
These are
How many
troublesome
130s
times
so you
indeed.
have, Ed? Is that an LFG to find fishing buddies? Absolutely. 'Cause there's a huge demand for that in game. I only have one 130th level character. Galadriel, my champion. And we parked her while we were waiting for War of the Three Peaks to open up, or to become available for Lotro points instead of cash money. And then once it came out, it was like, yeah, we could go do that, or I could just keep playing Lenore and my minstrel. War of the Three Peaks, we'll get to it. I'm sure I'll dust off Galandriel here in a few weeks, and we'll go through some of that content. I hadn't heard anybody rant and raving about how great it was and how much fun they had with War of the Three Peaks. So I was like, no hurry to get to that.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day. Will
Collect
we ever
signs
see
of
the
hope.
sun again?
It is the dawnless day. This is where we first start running into it. Central and Eastern Gondor and Minas Tirith before the battle are shrouded in a dawnless day. Chicken eggs are a symbol of hope. I forget what the third one is. I got the banner and I got the chicken egg. Is it the mountain full of orcs right up the hill? Probably not.
Should be a flower, I think.
Okay, over by the hill. I remember that. I'm going to take a wild guess that might have been something you posted yesterday, Zinger.
Yeah, you might be right on that one.
Not quite as bold and daring as Linus Tech Tips announcing the launch of their OnlyFans site, but still, it's good April Fool's content. And I liked how you remembered to include the fishing level 500.
Of course.
Which needs to be a thing. That should be real.
And if you look at the list of people's names and look at the first letter of each name, it kind of spells out.
Nicely done. Hey, look who it is. I don't know if Mrs. Mustafa realizes you can eat apples without dipping them in caramel sauce. I think they're kind of fine on their own.
We woke this morning to no sun, no
Climb the
light
hill
of
to
day.
the
I
beacon.
don't.
We
Yeah.
woke this morning to no sun,
I had
no light of
apples
day.
with caramel. I guess I'm just not as much of a caramel, or as caramel with apples. I just do apples as are. Spiffy there.
Puppet Box says, "Oh, it was a joke. You can't be doing that stuff to me. I had my defenses down because I thought it was safe being April 2nd. Singer's Trixie, you gotta watch out for him. He's a sneaky habit.
And then I went as far as to try to find a font that kind of looked like their font.
It's good work. Apex Legends doubled down on their April Fool's joke from last year. In addition to dropping 9-shot gold Mozambiques everywhere, they also dropped gold P2020s and cargo bot loot all over the place randomly. It made for some fun times. Unlike last year, though, they didn't include the hammer point rounds with the guns, so you didn't get instantly murdered if somebody found one and picked it up when they landed. Sorry, I would help kill the spiders, but I couldn't get off of my war steed. I'm here now, though. That was one thing I hadn't done yet. I haven't reorganized my skill bar, but I think it's kind of set up okay as it is anyway. Chromite will naturally disagree, but that's okay.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day. We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
On a level, I have to decide if I actually want to defy the law and stick with fire.
Well,
Crank that LI.
yeah, I don't feel like overpowered since I switched to lightning over on Evernight, so I don't know that it's that big of a deal. Your character,
Yeah.
play the way you want. Besides, if lightning's the meta, that just means they'll nerf it soon.
Yeah, on Landy, my Runekeeper is lightning, so that's why I kind of stuck with this one on fire.
Totally cool.
You'll just have to carry me anyways, so yeah, it's all good.
Sure. There's a bear that's going to try to eat me.
When you mentioned the Birkin earlier, I actually logged into Brandy one, and I did the Minister Thalos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I hadn't done them since I had done changed things around a bit. So the max the uh, the scrolls you get from there are max level 69, but they changed like the amount it costs to barter for them a little bit. So I was able to get 10 of them. I think in the past, like you can maybe get 6 or 7 or something.
6 to 8 was the maximum, and then you could get 2 more over at Osgiliath.
And this was like, yeah, this would have probably been on the minimum scale because with the bartering, where the bartering was, like I could tell there were extra like the other token left over of like the ones that you trade for. So if I did it again, I'm sure I'd be able to get more than 10.
Oh, and I retraded my class traits to match what Chromite sent me. Except now I've got more class points, so I just put a few more in where I thought it would be appropriate.
Seems like you're doing more damage from what I can tell.
Interesting. I thought I was actually killing more slowly, but I'll take it.
Just by the last couple of spiders, it seemed like you were taking them down fairly quickly. I'm sure once you get more comfortable with your rotation, you'll be whooping them.
Well, that's what's odd is the rotation's exactly the same, so.
Or once you get your LI and stuff.
That will help.
Get it just in time for the summer festival so you can do your fishing for it.
Absolutely. That's the best way to get handful of starlit crystals.
Don't think we'd have much luck with the warbands right now.
Yeah, I didn't want to go wading right into them just yet. Chromite says the rotation should be minor ballad, piercing cry, minor ballad, piercing cry, if off cooldown, otherwise any other cry or call skill. So let's do minor ballad, piercing cry, move that up, we'll move that up. Chromite wants this done in order of cooldown, so let's verify. Minor ballad is 1 second, piercing cry is 10 seconds, 10 seconds for call to fate, 10 seconds for call of Orome. Coda of Fury is a very powerful attack, but you have to throw 3 ballads in order to charge it. We'll get Cry of the Wizards in there. We'll get Cry of the Valar in there.
Ooh, my Hobbit gift was 2,000 bonus Virtue XP and 500 Virtue XP in the silver buff.
Dissonant Strike, Coda of Fury, Minor Ballad and Perfect Ballad are back. 30-second cooldown on Call of the Second Age, which is actually, they have to be within melee distance of you, but that's a very powerful AoE. Very handy one. So let's move that. Put that in front of Dissonant Strike. And we'll put Dissonant Strike there. Those two ballads he doesn't want me using I've got towards the back. So yeah, that's better. Okay, I think I'm done with webs. Do we need to go into the cave to defeat what's her name?
No, web mother, weft mother.
Every time you crit with a ballad, it reduces the cooldowns of your skills. So since Chromite is here, I will show him that I did indeed change my trait skills. So the stuff you told me not to put any points in are blanked out. And I've got more points spent in yellow line as previously directed. But I had some extra points over what you showed me on the chart because I got 63 now. So I just went there with them. And then blue line's the same way. Yep. Or the stuff you told me not to put points into is blanked out. And more points are in yellow line. So that's all caught up. You want to get into sharing a story. Okay. Did you check this corpse to see if he had any sandwiches with him? Oh, lots of scholar nodes in here. You know who doesn't need any scholar nodes? Me. Remind me to quit picking them up. It's the Weft Mother. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the wrong trait line. Give me just a second. Okay. Perhaps the strange stone in the cave is what drove the Weft Mother into a frenzy. We'll check this corpse for sandwiches. Just emeralds, no sandwiches. We can run out, and that way we have to fight the ones outside instead of the ones inside. So how close am I to sharing a story? Pretty close.
Is that a skill deed or something?
It's a yellow line skill. It's mid-tier. We talking to the guy at the top of the beacon again? Thank you for squishing the scary spiders. I will stop wetting myself now. You're
We woke
welcome.
this morning to no sun, no light
Now
of
we
day.
talk to the Thane. So sharing a story. A critical hit with a ballad will reset Piercing Cry cooldown. Piercing Cry is the big hitter that usually stuns the target as well. Hi, Pookie. She's fine. It's just allergy season in Nebraska,
Ugh.
which is pretty much four seasons out of the year.
Hi, Mrs. M.
Singer said hello.
Hi, Zane. Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
What did I say?
Will we ever see the sun again? We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
Loud noises from outside the crossing hall require Borhardor to seek your aid and quell his fear of an orcish invasion.
Will we ever see the sun again?
It's a rampaging caged stone troll.
Rarg.
Hooray! Now we go back and tell what's his name? Nope. Oh, he came out finally. That is good news.
Will we ever see the sun again?
I think we go into town and talk to the people who just helped kill the troll.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
I picked up Candor's quests.
We can head up to like that area behind town. Where
Okay. The wood camp.
Yeah. We can think.
We ride for the lumber camp and for glory. Do you want to eat the rest of the apple, honey?
Are you full?
I've had enough of it, yeah.
Can I get
You want me to
open
crack that open? Yep. Even Mrs. Mustafa can't resist the delicious, crisp flavor of cold Coke Zero.
I just like it because it makes me burp.
I know, honey, but everything makes you burp.
Not everything.
Everything. Literally everything makes you burp. What does water do?
Not make me burp.
Water makes you burp.
It also sustains all life on Earth.
Exactly.
That's because I swallow air when I drink beverages.
I know, sweetie.
Do you need anything else? You want chips or something?
No, I'm good for snacks.
Good.
This darkness
Thank you,
is a
Pookie.
weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Oop, where did we go?
How may I help you, friend?
SKDX Killer checking in. Nick, how the heck are you? OSU Cowboys 85 coming in with the raid. Hello, OSU Cowboys. Welcome, everybody. Injured man resting near a tree calls to you with great difficulty. The dying man spoke of an orc camp across the river.
How may I help you, friend? These are troublesome times indeed.
So we going back to town to talk to what's her name, or are we going to go across the river?
No, it looks like we have to go back to town first.
Okay.
Unless you got something different on you.
Nope. We're pretty near a treasure cache, though, and we're actually high enough level to pick it up now.
What's that, on that little island or something?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Can't wait to get my J gemstones.
It's going to be fantastic. Bless you, cowboys. How was the stream? What were you guys up to tonight? Tell us all about it.
What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder?
This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
The orcs in the Ringlow Vale. Do you want to do these in any particular order?
Nah, we'll just...
Doesn't really matter. Northwest. Or is it up here by the fence line? He did not make it.
How may I help you, friend? How may I help you, friend?
Aurora Ember checking in. Nick in here bragging? What does Nick have to brag about? Oh, I had the best day of Apex ever. Even better than my 4-kill, 1,000-point damage round, Nick. Tell us about it. Let's hear it. How'd you do? What do we got? More banners to get, I guess?
Looks like just the cave trolls and the captain.
No, okay. I don't think I'm there yet for some reason.
Yeah.
How may I help you, friend? How may I help you, friend?
Enter the orc encampment. Looks as if the orc forces were expecting you. He also did kick some butt healing an Oversalt tonight. Oversalt.
Look at you with the CC.
Who knew?
Good job.
That's 3 out of 3 on cave trolls. No roving threat back there. That's good news. You defeated the White Mountain Captain.
How may I help you, friend? These are troublesome times indeed.
Under the mountain.
Our Vythor accompanies you into a cavern underneath the White Mountains in an attempt to push back the Orcish forces from entering the Vale.
Orc Chieftain guards the entrance to an ancient hall. Gipio checking in. Hey, Gipio. Foreboding chill permeates the air of the cave. Prepare to be foreboded. Why do the living always interfere? You are not welcome here. I remember you. Recommend you leave, as I am not interested in your land. You hear, Drugat? Leave, pests. We shall depart this vale soon. Quickly, escape with your life. Run, Forrest, run.
It's like the end of a descent level when you need to rush out of the mine shaft.
Exactly. Arvathor is out of breath but wishes to speak with you.
Gondor needs your aid.
I know I was quite heroic. You're welcome.
How may I help you, friend?
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
Destroy the ominous standing stones and defeat the ruthless dead. We ride for the ruthless dead. And for glory.
There's
Bounty
naught but
ruthless
ill
dead.
omens these days. This
Defeat
darkness
orcs
is a
in the
weight
Ringlow
on my
Vale.
mind.
Oh, are you doing task item turn-in, Zinger?
You know it.
That's totes adorbs.
Actually, I guess I did them all. I didn't load in the brief task area.
And why do we do our task item turn-ins every day, Zinger?
Because they're good and good for us.
There you go.
I had trouble reading the script at first.
It's also because they give us experience points, item experience points, Worsteed experience points. They give us reputation points. You can earn titles, you can earn cosmetics, and what's the most important part? It helps
Gets
get
crap
junk
out
out
of
of
our
your
bags.
bags. Exactly. And that's my 10th. Task item limit reached. 10 out of 10. Right, shall we go fight some undead?
Word.
I think I just got caramel on my forehead. Now I taste delicious. And I'm a bit sticky, which is okay, I guess. Hard Hit checking in. Hello, Hard Hit. SKDX Killer was just bragging up that he had his best day of Apex Legends ever. Cleavebeard checking in. Hi, Cleavebeard. The heck are you, my friend? We good here? We need to keep killing undead.
We're good. We just have to go and talk to,
What's his name in town?
He's over by the tree near the ruins.
Oh, okay. He's gonna vector us in. I remember.
There's naught but ill omens these days. This
Hey, you should go to that
Islanders.
place where I'm
There's a
terrified to
weight on
go
my
and go
mind.
fight those undead dudes for me. I'll stay here and hide behind this tree. We ride for Dharmatum and for glory. Are you mad at me about something?
Yeah, I didn't mean to pull that many. My runestone.
Singer
pulled a
wants
whole
me
bunch
to
of them.
die horribly. I don't know why.
I mean, you're the one that has a residue to work on, not me.
I'm the one who has what?
Residue to work on, not me.
That's true.
I should be the one that's
Back to the tree, I guess. Lord Smooch is checking in. Hello, Lord Smooches. It's going pretty good. I made a decision, and Zinger seems to be happy with it, that we're just going to breeze right past Fangorn, and we're going to breeze right past Western
There's naught
Gondor
but
and jump
ill
right into
omens
Central
these
Gondor.
days. This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Enter the cavern.
I don't know. I hit 100 and like 5 or 6 different introduction things pop up. Arnor, Olenor, East Gondor, Central Gondor. No, and all that I forgot to pick up the next quest.
Arvathor is nowhere to be found. There's a shock. Check the backpack for sandwiches.
Boogies.
Bacchus checking in. Hello, Bacchus.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
I don't have enough room to finish this yet. Looks like I need a couple of slots open.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
And here we go.
Our Vythor, a man with great passion for his home, would risk his life for the Vale. You have requested to join him on this dangerous errand into the Hall of Nimrond.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Ed, seriously, sell some of that stuff or put it in the bank. Bank's full. That's weird. Why didn't it let it through? Oh, there you go.
Got to kick on it.
I'm not a smart man. Alright. Let's go talk to these two chuckleheads. You elf have foiled our plans. Do you really need to be carrying 3 or 4 tiers of scholar mats around with you at all times? Absolutely. Bank is worse than the bags. You're not wrong. And 20 different fish. Ginger checking in. Hi, Ginger. Drugat did not make it.
How may I help you, friend?
This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's
Ooh, a
naught but
class
ill
trait
omens
point.
these days.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies. What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder? Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Ginger says, I've been lurking in the channel since before you came on. Well, I'm glad you're here.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Ooh, I am at maximum quests.
I greet you, friend.
Let's see what we got. Sell those. Sell that. Definitely don't need any more emeralds. Nice earrings, not as nice as the ones I already have though. Clump of Venorian peat, piece of Venorian herbs. Don't really need that. Glinting dust piles. Okay, everybody, I think it's time to give away a new car. I'm going to give you guys a chance to win a brand new car. If you can tell me what my Silver Hobbit present is going to be before the Hobbits give it to me, I will give one lucky winner a brand new car. Might be Matchbox, it might be Hot Wheels, but you could be the big winner tonight. And you need to be very specific. If you think it's going to be a pile of scrap, say it's going to be a massive pile of silver scrap. If you think it's going to be a potion, say it's going to be a minor potion of power. And you need to be the first person to guess exactly what the Hobbit gift is going to be. Baka says, if I catch enough streams, I'll eventually be right. So Baka says Daleman's Crams. Ginger says Rallyhorn. Gipio guesses Tome of Defense. Lord Smooches goes with Massive Pile of Silver Scrap. I'll give you guys a minute to get your guesses in. What's it going to be? What do those sneaky hobbitses have in store for me tonight? Singer, you want to get in on this? You got a guess? Minor potion of morale. Singer's a bit torn because I'm sure he'd like to win, but at the same time, if I had a physical address for Singer, he would probably move and ask for witness protection. Hardhit says, hey, Gipio. Hardhit, you want to get in on this? You got any idea what the Hobbit present's going to be? Sorry, what were you going to say, Singer?
I was going to say that the way I'm giving you my address.
Well, you can always text it to Mrs. Mustafa on the Murder, She Wrote fan message boards, and she can arrange the shipping for you. She never tells me nothing anyway, so you're good to go there. Alright, Hard Hit says Finesse. I assume you mean a scroll of Finesse? That was the one winning guess. Freelancer a few months ago guessed Scroll of Finesse, and it actually came up. So, yeah. Alright. Give you guys about 10 more seconds. Get your last minute guesses in. If you haven't guessed already, pick out an item. Hardhit says, going with the winner. He's hoping lightning will strike twice. And we'll close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if stream delay gets anybody here. Haven't picked yet. And we're going to call Hardhit's guess of Scroll of Finesse the last valid entry. Let's see what the hobbits have in mind. Minor Potion of Morale. Zinger is the winner. Zinger, congratulations. You have correctly guessed what the hobbits would give me. I can tell you're just overwhelmed with joy.
Why? Why me?
I know it's going to cause a hefty tax burden for you, but it was just your turn. All of the hundreds of hours you've put up with me here on Lotro Stream have finally paid off. You're about to be handsomely rewarded with a new car. Kipio says, rigged. Only the hobbits could rig it. So.
Salute.
If you don't need a brand new car and you want me to donate it to a charity of your choice instead, let me know. But I would be happy to have a new car delivered to you just as soon as we can pick one up. Alright, I've got too many quests queued up.
Donate thing is not a bad idea. Yeah, filling up your quest log is what will happen when you're around with me and you just do a little questing in a zone and skip to another zone.
Well, that's funny. I have a whole bunch of Limelight Gorge quests queued up.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
A lot of these quests in this first section are like just...
This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these
I know we
days.
have one up that's if we kill 6 more orcs in this area, that should clear it. That's one of those bounty quests.
Yeah, I retagged all of the repeatables, so...
Gotta do the...
Why don't we push out... I'm a little bit puzzled why we didn't get tagged to go... Roving Corsairs are always fun, because it's fun to try to keep up with them in the woods. What about the fishing nets and the dead dude by the river? And I didn't get any of that stuff. Kipio says, I'm going to head out, have a good rest of the stream, Ed and Zinger. Hobbits can? I'm a hobbit.
Take care, Kipio.
I've got eyes on Gundash. I actually soloed Scythejaw on Galandriel when I came out here on level. Of course, I did it by riding circles around the spider on a war steed for like 20 minutes, but I did eventually kill it. Maybe it was Gundash, I don't remember.
No, I think he said it was Scythejaw. No, I think he said it was a spider.
Scythejaw can hit you with a poison bomb that if you don't clear it, it insta-kills you. So I think it might have been Big Ed 1 and Spider 1. Who the heck are those Corsairs? Here's some. I think I'm gonna die because I aggroed a deer. Yup. Could take the 2 Corsairs, but you throw a deer in there too, and it did not work out well for me. Thank you.
Do not follow this deer, I put that on you.
The heck are those Corsairs at?
Got two on me.
Okay, coming back to you.
They're coming.
It's weird that they gave us 10 to kill because they always run in packs of 3. We only found 2 of the 3 from that pack.
Another group on me.
Man, you're like a pirate magnet.
Well, I just look at the mini-map and I see where there's dots that are running together.
Oops. How's Runekeeper mounted?
It's okay. I mean, it's really, it's no better really than any other like ranged thing on horse speed. It's
Minstrel
not really all that
sucks.
great.
I feel totally neutered when I'm on horseback.
I've been running with the river mark going on just for the chance to dismount anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm running too.
Like, I think the Red Dawn is supposed to be like the fire spec. Ritter mark is like the lightning spec, and then blue is the healing. Let's see if I can walk through northeast. Rest on level.
Thank you. Apparently the war effort needs me. I just need 1 or 2 more Corsairs. 1. Ponton Finberry checking in. Hello, Ponton. Welcome.
I got you in the last pack.
Back to town?
Yeah, on our way back, let's kind of ride past the wood camp so we can get the last of those orcs for that
Okay.
part of that battlement.
Wood camp and then to town.
Yeah, I think that should work.
It's going pretty good, Ponton. Zinger and I have decided that, or maybe I should say I decided and Zinger seemed to be agreeable to it, that we finished up Western Rohan, and rather than doing Fangorn, we just skipped right to Eastern Gondor. Because it's on level, and it's at least interesting. And Western Gondor's okay. But...
And it's got trait points.
yeah, it's got trait points. We're going right for the trait points. I did spend some time walking around Dol Amrith, which Jay the Dwarf seemed to appreciate at least. He hadn't been to Gondor yet. And Dol Amrith is one of my favorite cities. I really like it. And it's 12 of 12. Dol Amrith is nice with how it's laid out and built. Yeah, it's a big full-service city, and everything's within reasonable distance. It's got a good crafting area. It's got a vault and an auction house. It's a happy place, and it's pretty.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
I gotta get rid of something. What are we gonna get rid of? Okay. So we had something else queued up. Nope, I guess not. Houghton says, though, if honest, I never really cared for the architecture of Gondor much in Lotro's version. You mean the buildings?
Well met.
Cotton says, yes, the stone buildings. However, I do like the brick houses of the smaller villages. They are very nice. Okay, I've got the Ruthless Dead bounty again. With apologies. Can't tell if he's got something else for me to pick up or not. Nope.
Just looking through everything.
Alright, let's go waste some undead. Freelancer checking in. Hi, Freelancer. How the heck are you? You and Zinger are now in an elite and rare club. Zinger won the free car tonight.
I'll kill you.
Why do I keep aggroing the deer? It's annoying.
They'll automatically add if you stand there too long. Angry.
All those cries are AoE. Ryan says, have the lag issues been fixed? I tried playing last week and it was bad. Tends to vary from server to server and depending on what else is going on. Arkenstone's been pretty smooth tonight. I haven't noticed any trouble. How's it running for you, Zinger?
I think it does, slow here and there, but that's usually me.
Usually. Did you remember to turn off your Nicki Minaj YouTube video channel before we started streaming?
I just don't work from my browser because that's my home page. We don't have to. We just don't have to stop and kill everyone because we're going to get into the cave for making structures.
Why do I have two different quests to slay the dead? One is a bounty and one is called warding the dead.
One, you have to go inside the cave and do that different thing. The one you have to like click on those old, whatever.
I think it's a doorways thing.
Doorways inside.
I think they're outside. It's outside the cave. Or two of them are outside and two of them are inside. Oh, I screwed up again. Needed to heal before I went up there. Still too used to playing a champion. Ponton says, I guess I always imagined it being different. My favorite version of Minas Tirith is by Ted Naismith. Mandalay checking in. Hi, Mandalay. You have ballads, AoE cries, and single target cries all mixed together. How can you do that? Because Chromite told me to. We don't have any power back yet. I can't cast. I can't heal myself. Thank you. Much better. All right. This is one of the doors.
Door down. Can't wait till we're through.
I take it this is Landy? No, we're on Arkenstone. Hi, Chihito. How are you? You can just run in.
Good. We'll let them keep that sandwich.
Exactly. Okay, back to town. And I'm down again. Yeah, I didn't figure I'd be able to get on my war steed without them knocking me back down off of it, so
Yeah.
I stopped to
I
fight.
have to run out first because I can put on sacrifice right away. And the sacrifice, you're not going to knock me off our too.
Yeah, exiting and entering those caves are a lot easier when you're not wearing light armor. I don't have enough room for that. I do now. Goodbye, Traveler's Steel-bound loot box.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Oh, maybe that's part of the epic storyline where they vector you over to the dead guy by the riverbank. That would be why we haven't gotten that quest. Oh, there's a bounty to go slay the ruthless dead. Let's not pick it back up again just yet. That would make
Also
sense.
might be because we never met Jojax in the first place. So I need a quest from
I
him.
greet you,
Well, I'm
friend.
thinking that's epic storyline stuff.
Yeah, maybe I don't remember.
Ooh, I got a minor essence of physical mastery. You want that, or can I equip it?
All yours
Thank
for that
you.
one melee.
I think it's really going to help out my minstrel.
And now we have to go and do epic battles so you can get essences for that melee.
Well, we'll be retaking Peller gear soon enough. Okay. Well, the only thing I've got queued up then is, I think the roving threats they gave us.
Yeah, there's
Central Gondor.
one that go kill the orcs in the other, the big camp, and then the other one vectors us to Dor Urinil. Conflict in Dor Urinil. It looks like we both have it. Is the one that will take us to the next area.
Okay.
So we can either go back. We can either do the down or the orc resurgence. We can either do that in here, or we can move on to the next part.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and move on. I'll go ahead and drop Orc Resurgence for now.
We can just stay in the zone until we fully max out. We can just go grind the orcs for the rep they drop.
Yep.
Till we fully max out the Ringlow Vale rep. Or we can move on to the next zone and go kill that. I'm sorry, go get killed by the Rot Spittle's cousin. Whatever its name is.
Oh, don't we have to go talk to Borodir? Isn't that the Thane? Did I miss that?
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't looking either.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why it wasn't giving us a quest ring in the right direction. Why is it pointing backwards?
I wasn't even looking at the quest ring. I just saw Dora and I'm like, oh, move on. You know, sometimes I'm not a smart man.
That's alright. You need to put a little more drawl into it. Almost like you're from Texas. I'm not a smart man.
Good day. Sometimes I'm not a smart man.
One of the TechTube channels I follow regularly is Hardware Unboxed out of Australia. And just invariably, whenever I'm listening to them out loud and not with headphones on, this is Mustafa just gets instantly triggered by the sound of their voice. Why are they talking so funny? They're Australian, honey. They sound weird.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Greenbow, Alabama. We ride. Also, if you see a big million morale plus troll aggroing us, I don't know why. Had nothing to do with it.
No.
It could be true, you don't know. Ponton says, anyone might sound weird if you're not used to the accent or language. So I figure if Deathman ever really gets under my skin, I'll just make her talk to Mrs. Mustafa. Pretty sure the conversation would be like, "Your husband's a dumbass." "Yes, he is. You sound super weird." Or some variation therein. Ginger says, "I'm off to bed. Have fun." Ginger, you have a lovely evening. Get some rest, and hopefully I'll get a chance to chat you up more this weekend. I've discovered Tungo Bell.
Well, you're pretty much a Hughesman, so I know how much you love accents.
Absolutely. Well, it's not that I mind Australian accents, it's just when they're done that badly and that repetitively. It's like, who thought this was a good idea? Oh, is this vectoring us all the way over to the next city?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right here.
Okay.
I assume you guys should probably have a new season starting soon, that, right?
A few weeks away. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm guessing that there was a police lieutenant that Pathfinder knows from his past. Was part of the Fight Night Tales from the Outlands video they did. Thinking he might be a new legend.
Cool.
He's apparently hot on the heels of Dr. Caustic. And is not a fan. So they might try to do the Loba Revenant thing with those two.
There's naught but ill omens.
He was
these
apparently
days.
fired from the police force by being obsessed about
This
Dr.
darkness is a
Caustic
weight
even
on my
after he was
mind.
ordered to leave it alone.
There's naught but ill omens these days. This darkness is a weight on my mind.
I think we're actually at a good stopping point. I know it's a little earlier than usual, but we went pretty long last week, and to be perfectly frank, I am a little tuckered out tonight. So, one of my rules is if you're not enjoying your time, then there's no reason to press on. And not that I didn't enjoy tonight, but if Potton's leaving, I see no reason to stick around. Potton says, "Off as well, have fun storming the castle." So, Potton, you have a lovely weekend. Hopefully I'll get a chance to talk to you again too, my friend. Take care, and let's see who we can go say hi to. Lots of folks streaming tonight. Sergeant Sammy, Val is streaming. Lord Smooches is streaming. Dunlop's Only Boss Gaming. I have rated Val before from my personal channel. For some reason, I'm under a vague recollection that she might not be safe for Lotro stream hosting. Would you say that's correct or incorrect? Zinger and Hard Hit, I know you both know Val.
It depends. I think probably not, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Might be fun to go raid Lord Smooches. I'm sure he'd appreciate everybody popping in and saying hello. Val is on, little risky. Okay. Hard Hit confirmed. So Val's a great streamer. We do try to keep it classy here on Lotro Stream, and it's not that Val's not classy, but I don't think most people would be offended by anything she has to say. But feel free to pop in, check her out for yourself. In the meantime, let's go say hi to Lord Smooches. Cleve Beard, you're welcome for the stream, bud. Zinger and I should be back on next Friday night, and hopefully we'll all see you then. And Tuesday nights on my personal stream, I am playing my way through South Park, The Fractured Butthole. It is definitely not classy, but it's quite hilarious, and I'm enjoying it. So if you don't mind South Park's level of humor, come on by and say hello Tuesday. What was I doing? Raiding Lord Smooches. Oh, this channel's intended for mature adults, so hard hit, you probably don't want to go over there. I don't recall Lord Smooches being particularly blue, but I'll listen for a little while, and if he starts popping up a word or two that's not Lotro Stream appropriate, I can always cancel the host. Well, let's go over, say hi, show him some love, throw him a follow if you're not already following Lord Smooches, and Zinger and I'll see you next time. Thanks. That is quite the stream delay. Come on, Twitch, catch up. Where's the double thumbs up? There it is.